there, fabulous dancer. In this video, we are going to look at belly dance posture. This is the foundation for everything that you do in belly dance, and it is incredibly important. Correct posture will help you avoid injury and will also make the movements a lot easier to accomplish. So let's go ahead and dive in. My name is Sahira, and I'm here to teach you the beautiful art of belly dance. The posture I'm going to show you here is where you want to start every belly dance class. We're going to start with the feet really connected with the floor. You're going to think about the feet being flat and about hip width apart. And by hip width, I mean where your hip bones lie, not the outside of the hips, but hip bones. If you drop a line down from there, it's going to bisect the middle of your foot. So feet are forward, knees are forward, and knees and toes are always in alignment. We're going to take a tiny little micro bend in our knees. If you take your knees all the way to straight, and then I invite you to just release them ever so slightly so they are not locked. The kneecaps are never pulled up. The knees are rarely straight. But be careful not to end up in too deep of a plie so that you're kind of doing like a little squat while you dance. So once again, all the way to straight, slightly release. This next part is what I think is the most important part of our belly dance posture, and that's the pelvic angle. I want you to think about that natural curvature in your lower back, and we're going to think about straightening it out just slightly by using the muscle a couple of inches beneath the belly button. You're going to squeeze just a little bit to engage beneath the belly button, taking this natural curvature of your back from perhaps more arched to less arched. Now, how much arch you have in your back is a little bit dependent on how much butt you have. I don't really have much of a butt, so I don't have much of an arch. If you are more well endowed, you'll have more of an arch, and that's awesome. I just want you to protect your lower back by engaging in the muscles slightly beneath the belly button. So you have your feet hip width distance apart, knees slightly soft, pelvis tucked. Next, you're going to want to think about lifting the chest ever so slightly. This is going to really help you isolate movements so that movements of the hips do not bleed into movements of the chest, and vice versa. So you want to think of elongating that torso a little bit by lifting the chest slightly, rolling those shoulders back and down. Now let's talk about arms. Arms, when we drill movements, are never down at our sides, which is why your arms will start to get toned as soon as you start belly dancing. I want you to think about rolling those shoulders back and down and lifting the arms to about shoulder height. Arms are going to be slightly in front of you. Elbows are slightly in front of you. Elbows are bent. Fingers are engaged. Arms are going to stay here in second position for a lot of our drilling, and this is also a beautiful place to be able to do a lot of belly dance movements as well. Pro tip, in order for your arms to not feel like they're about to fall off while you're holding them up for 20 or 30 minutes at a time, I invite you to think about rolling those shoulders back and down onto a shelf that's holding up your arms, and then think energy through the fingers, because that energy from shoulder to fingers will make it a lot easier to keep the arms lifted the entire time you dance. Could I ask you to do me a big favor? Could you please hit like and subscribe so that I can send you brand new belly dance content every single week? And then once you've mastered your belly dance posture, you are ready to move on and learn the basic foundational isolations of this beautiful dance. I invite you to join me for my free 7-day beginner belly dance jumpstart. You can sign up for it now at sahirabellydances.com/jumpstart. So let's go ahead and review the posture again from the ground up. This time I'll face away from you so you can see it in the mirror as well. You're starting with feet about hip bone distance apart, knees and toes facing forward, knees slightly soft, pelvis gently engaged to reduce that curvature in the lower back, chest lifted, shoulders rolled back and down, arms in second position, and now you are ready to belly dance. You've done it, fabulous dancer. Great job. You now have the basic belly dance posture under your hip belt, and you are ready to rock. So now you're going to want to take this posture and apply it to some more movements. So you can check out some more basic belly dance isolations and movements here, and I will see you on the dance floor soon.